42-yard line. Traylor, the quarterback. Snap back to Traylor. Traylor wants to throw it this time, going with the screen. It's caught by Pollard, the dangerous receiver. He's to the 35, still on his feet. My gosh, he's tough to bring down inside the 30-yard line down to the 29.
Wow. We can ill afford that. We got a player down, I think. What happens here?
We'll take an official timeout and be back in just a moment.
At First State Bank and Trust Company, we understand how important a dependable, independent bank is to growing families, farms, and businesses. That's the reason you'll find a level of respect and customer service here that is uncommon today. If that sounds like the kind of strong, can-do bank you're looking for, come let us show you more. A lot more. First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage, deep in the heart of Panola County. Member FDIC.
All right, he's up. Walking off the field. He's okay. Minute and a half left. 36-36.
All right, that was for the Bulldogs. Rick Ray's walking off. Minute 50 to go. Tie here at Gilmer. Gilmer in good field position. They've got it first and 10 at the Carthage 28-yard line. Turner, the quarterback, Traylor, the quarterback. Here's a throw to the left side. It's caught. He's to the 25 and brought down at about the 25-yard line after a short gain.
Well, they're believing in this quarterback. He's throwing the ball out there to the outside like he's a veteran.
All right, gain of 4. It's now second down and 6. Second and 6 for Gilmer at the Carthage 24. Minute 20 to go. Snap back to Traylor. Traylor hands off to Hope. Hope up the middle. And he's down to about the 21 for a gain of 3 more.
109 and counting. They're getting close to field goal range. I don't know how far their field goal kicker can kick it, but right now we're looking at what, Larry?
Right now, let's see, it'd be about a 38-yarder. All right, 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Gilmer, third down and 3 at the Carthage 21-yard line. Well, we need a turnover here. Traylor in the gun, snap back to him. Hands off to the running back, coming to the right, inside the 20 and down about to the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 yards on that play, and that will move the chains. 34 seconds to go.
34 seconds. Our defense. We call a timeout?
No.
All right, we need to play defense right here.
Gilmer first and 10 at the Carthage 16-yard line. Traylor in the gun. Oh, we got a flag. This is going to be against Gilmer here.
So that would help us out a little bit. Ball start. So 29.6. Will they put time back on the clock? Thought it was 34.
I don't know.
Thought it was 34 seconds.
Need time back on the clock.
All right, let's play defense right here. How about a turnover?
All right, now it's first and 15. Ball back at the 21-yard line. Ball at the 21. Here's Traylor handing off to Pollard. Great runner going to his left to the 15. He's down to the 10. Tough man to bring down. He's down to about the 5-yard line. And that's going to be close to a first down.
We need a defensive stop right here, bad.
16 yards on that carry. Boy, they've got the momentum. 21 seconds to go. Gilmer first and goal at the Carthage 5-yard line. With Turner out of the game, we have been able to stop Pollard. Boy, I'd get it in Pollard's hands if I'm Gilmer. Snap back to Traylor. Hand off to Pollard. Pollard trying to go to his right. He's in trouble. He's going to be wrapped up here. He's not getting loose this time. And a timeout is called by Traylor after a loss of 8. 9.9 seconds left to go in the ball game. Timeout in Gilmer. We'll take another break.
Since 1951, Pippin Motor Company has been serving you, the residents of Panola and surrounding counties. Hi, I'm Will Blackwell, and I want to personally invite you to buy your next newer pre-owned vehicle from us. Quality GM products, top dollar for trade-ins, low interest rates, large rebates, and a no-pressure sales experience. What better place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle? That's Pippin Motor Company across from Panola College, 693-6691, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
we're back at Buckeye Stadium, 9.9 seconds left to go, and I think a field goal is coming up right here. Field goal attempt for Gilmer that would basically, you know,
Seal the game.
it would seal the game. Yes, it would, barring a kickoff return for a touchdown for the Bulldogs. This would seal it right here. 36-36 tie, 9.9 seconds left to go. Let's see. It's going to be at the 14-yard line. It's going to be a 21-yard line field goal. So a 31-yard attempt. Slight angle back to the left.
Hope don't block.
Slight angle back to the left. A 31-yard field goal attempt for Oliveris to basically win the ball game for Gilmer. We await the snap. A 31-yard field goal attempt coming up if they make it. And let's see. Timeout has been called by Carthage.
Ken Turner Pharmacy on the Square in downtown Carthage has what you need to make you feel better. Not only will Ken Turner Pharmacy fill your prescription promptly, they'll also deliver it to your door. That way you can stay in bed and get better, whether it's medication you need or a special gift from our gift shop that no one else will have. Stop by Ken Turner Pharmacy. Ken Turner Pharmacy on the Square in Carthage, where Carthage's finest tradition.
I tell you, for the Carthage defense, it has been in the second half trying to stop the two Rice University commits. Luke Turner injured out of the game, and they've gone to Pollard, who is an outstanding running back. He is a very slippery runner and has surprising strength for a young man who is not extremely large. All right, here comes up a 31-yard field goal attempt for Gilmer that would basically win the ball game for them. We await the snap. It'll be a 31-yard attempt. It's a good snap. The kick is away, enough distance, and it's good. It is good by Oliveris, and they lead it with 33.4 seconds left to play. A 31-yard field goal.
Well, this has been a heck of a ball game between two district foes, two good coach staffs, but I feel a little bit empty. We had the ball inside the 5-yard line, did not score, and then we had one called back. But yeah, this game's over because they're going to squib kick it unless we fair catch it, throw a bomb. That just can't happen, more than likely. But valiant effort on both sides of the ball. I just hope the young quarterback Gilmer can play the rest of the year. Got his foot in the boot down there. Because we're more than likely we'll meet Gilmer again if we make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs.
All right, they put a little bit over a second back on the clock. 5 seconds to go now. 5 seconds to go in the game. Kickoff coming up. And then I'm going to start getting the totals here.
You know they'll kick it deep now, because if they don't, if we fair catch it, the clock doesn't move, then we have a play on offense. And then they got a new kicker in the game too. So I just got a feeling that they're going to kick deep and hope they hold us on the kickoff.
All right, so we've got the kickoff coming up, and then we'll be looking at the stats here in the wrap-up. And then hopefully an interview with Coach Surratt. 39-36, Gilmer up by 3. 5 seconds to go in the ball game.
I feel empty in some way, but I feel kind of proud. I think, we're a young team, and this team's loaded with seniors, and their future looks bright. And we did come up with a good game plan to stop a team that was 6-0 and had a chance to win.
All right, Oliveris to kick it away. Again, 5 seconds to go in the game. Gilmer leading 39-36. And it is a squib kick. We need to fall on it on the ground. Ware falls on it at the 41-yard line. 2.6 seconds left to play in the ball game.
Well, maybe there's a play we haven't had to use in our playbook. Of course, we throw it deep, there's an interference call. Of course, that's only a 15-yard. So we basically have to score on this play.
All right, so we have 2.6 seconds
shot in the dark.
Very seldom work, especially against a team with a lot of quickness. I think they're short a player. Bogenschutz's going to throw it, and he's hit as he throws. This one is tipped, incomplete. That's the ball game. Gilmer wins it 39-36. All right, we'll be back to take a look at the stats and also the interview with Coach Surratt after this.
When it's time to grill in the backyard, you want to put your best foot forward. How do you do that? By shopping at Bill's Meat Market in Carthage. Bill has only the very best beef and pork, steaks cut to your liking, brisket, ribeye racks, tenderloins, and don't forget about that delicious sausage. All at Bill's Meat Market and Catering. 1317 West Panola. If you want that pat on the back for the best cooking in town, shop at Bill's in Carthage. Have you visited Carthage Furniture lately? Carthage Furniture is the huge store behind the car wash on West Panola. Monty Bacon and his fine staff offer you a large selection of Ashley and Lane recliners. With more than 40 in stock, you have a great selection of colors, styles, and sizes, starting at $2.99. Monty suggests you sit in the all-new high-back, wing-back Lane recliner, starting at just $2.99. For the big man, your recliner starting at only $5.99. Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash on West Panola. We'll be back with Larry Allen's stats as well as an interview with the head coach, Scott Surratt, right after this.
For 28 years, Panola National Bank has been an active partner in our community, working in civic organizations, schools, and churches, helping Panola County and its citizens with their financial needs. Community banking is basic to America, and we're proud of our success. As the Bulldogs, Bearcats, Tigers, Yellow Jackets, and Mustangs realize goals with teamwork, we at Panola National Bank rely on our team members. We invite you to come in and meet them. As a reminder, we open a little earlier and stay a little later for your convenience. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And now here's Larry Allen.
Friday night at Pirate Stadium in Gilmer, Texas, at Buckeye Stadium in Gilmer, Texas, the Gilmer Buckeyes and the Carthage Bulldogs in a classic, and it was won by the Gilmer Buckeyes 39-36. Gilmer took the opening lead after a Carthage turnover. They were up 7-0, 9:56 to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs came back on a long drive, scored on an 8-yard run by Tevin Pipkin, led it 8-7. Luke Turner with his first of 3 touchdown runs, 4-yard run, gave them the 14-8 lead, 8:36 to play until halftime. Turner then, late in the first half, 4th and inches for Gilmer at their 41-yard line. Turner broke it for 59 yards. Gilmer was up 21-8 at halftime. Bogenschutz with a 3-yard run cut the margin to 21-15. Gilmer 9:07 to play in the third. Luke Turner came back with a 3-yard run. Gilmer's lead 28-15. Ed Pope then with a 25-yard scamper for the Bulldogs, 28-22. Gilmer 2:12 to play in the third quarter. Then an 8-yard pass from Bogenschutz to Pope gave Carthage a 29-28 lead. 8:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Gilmer came back and took a 36-29 lead, 16-yard run with 5:36 to play in the final stanza. Tevin Pipkin tied it up with a 59-yard run, 4:30 to play in the fourth quarter, and a 31-yard field goal by Gilmer with 3 seconds to go gave the Buckeyes a 39-36 win. Here are the stats. Gilmer with 26 first downs, Carthage 21. Gilmer the big edge on the ground, 316 to 185. Through the air, the Bulldogs 16 of 24 for 224. Gilmer 14 of 23 for 110. 170 make that. So the total yardage in the ball game, Carthage 409, Gilmer 486. Each team had 1 turnover. Gilmer 7-0 for the year now. They are 2-0 in district play. The Bulldogs 4-3 for the season, 1-1 in district play. And this is the first district loss in 5 years for Coach Scott Surratt. The Bulldogs under Coach Surratt now are 21-1 in district play. Once again, the final score Friday night from Buckeye Stadium in Gilmer, Texas. The Gilmer Buckeyes 39, the Carthage Bulldogs 36. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen. All right, well, Coach Surratt is now visiting with the team, and Dustin Burns is in position to interview him. So assuming the coach will visit with Dustin, and he has always been very gracious, even in defeat. We'll be hearing from the coach here in just a minute. All right, the coach is about to wrap it up, so Dustin, we're going to go down to you. Anytime that you can get the coach, we are ready to hear from the coach.
Well, I tell you what, this was a good game, Larry. Back and forth,
kind of, we wasn't panicked. We come in here and said, hey, this thing could be, we had a touchdown call back. I'll see it on tape. I don't know. They were emotional several times. I'm not blaming them. But we had a touchdown call back, and then it was huge. That was a huge play in the game, obviously. And then we went down there right before half, but we said, we're not going to panic here. So, we played a lot of big ball games. We've been down before, and we had the opportunity to win, and we just didn't get it done.
I think our offense really came alive compared to the first half. They came alive in the second half, compared to the first half. And last week against Pittsburgh, I think they showed a lot of composure.
Well, I think if you go back and look at the first half, we moved it up down the field, and we just made a few mistakes. And obviously the big one was, the drive that we had to punt was when we had the touchdown call back. And then we had a pass interference we overcame, and then got down there and things. So I think we moved it great all night, and we got a rhythm in the run game in the second half, and we made some adjustments. Coach Smith and those guys did a great job. And but you got to give Coach Traylor and Gilmer credit. They got a great football team. They got it done. We didn't get it done.
I saw you talking to Coach Traylor right there at the end of the game after the players shook hands. What did Coach Traylor tell you?
Well, he said that he told me that we do the best job that he's ever been around, and I said I appreciate it, and they do a great job also. And I told him that you also do an unbelievable job, and so it's just a war between two top 10 teams in the state. I know we're not the top 10, but we can play top 10 football, and like I said, we didn't get it done.
I think one of the toughest, 4-3 teams in the state right now, and especially coming here to Gilmer, not playing their home stadium, have a great home record here. I think our guys rose up to the occasion to get ready next week for Anderson.
Well, I think we can play with anybody. We just got to get it done down the stretch. Obviously, same thing with Chapel Hill. Ranked number 1, and then these guys are ranked number 4 and some are ranked 5, and they're both top 5 teams. There's no doubt. And we had an opportunity to win, and just didn't get it done, like I said.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you next week as we go back home. Well, after a 3-game road stretch and we face Henderson. You heard Coach say, played a lot better compared to last week, but I'll go ahead and throw it up back to you guys and wrap it up.
You've been listening